Jane, and today I'm going to show you how to make a healthy KFC from home. All you will need is a massive pile of chicken, eggs and milk, chili powder, paprika, thyme and bay leaves ground up, mustard powder, salt and pepper and ground ginger, and of course flour. And it's as simple as this. Get all your ingredients and tip them in a bowl. Tip everything in. Everything in there. Make sure you get it all in. Once you've stuck all your ingredients in your bowl, make sure you give that a good mix up to combine. Keep your flour bowl out because you're going to need that again. So make sure that's completely mixed. Then what you will need to do is get some more flour in your bowl. You will also need to preheat a pan of oil. I've used coconut oil, but you can use an oil of choice, but I would personally recommend coconut oil as it's really good for you. Now's the fun part, time to get messy. All you need to do is grab a piece of your chicken and then just pop that in your flour and give that a good coat in flour. And you can just set that onto a plate for a second until you... Next stage, all you need to do is get your chicken drumstick. You want to dip that in your egg wash and then straight into your batter. Give that a good coat in your flour mix and straight into your hot oil. So once that's into your pan, all you do is you cook that for round about 10 to 15 minutes until golden brown. But I'm going to show you that in a second. All you need to do, once all your chicken's in the frying pan, all you need to do is cook that for about 10 to 15 minutes until it's completely golden brown. So once your chicken is halfway through cooking, what you're going to need to do is just give it a quick turn over. You can see that already, look at that. And guys, if you want to make this so as it's spicy, so you've got like the zinger, you'd simply just add some chili flakes in with it. And that will give you the zinger. While your chicken's cooking, I'm going to show you how to make KFC chicken gravy. So, this is your chicken. This is chicken stock that I made earlier. And I'm going to stick all that off the top of that into there. Then you just simply want... Gravy is the biggest scam ever. Gravy is the easiest thing to make. So I'm going to show you how to make it. You've got about maybe 2 teaspoons of flour, all-purpose flour in there, and give that a good cook out. Cook that flour completely out until it becomes translucent on the pan. It almost starts sticking to the bottom of the pan. And then what we're going to do is we're going to add a bit more of this chicken stock in there. When you cook a chicken at home, guys, always keep all the juices from your chicken or your pork or your beef, whatever you're cooking, keep your juices. It makes beautiful gravy. Keep cooking that. All you need then is boil your kettle and add this slowly until you get hot water slowly until you get the thickness that you want in your gravy. All you need to do now is add about a teaspoon of pepper. Next. And I know what you're saying, that don't look like gravy. Well, I'm going to show you the magic to making it look like gravy. And it's this. A couple of drops of this. And you can add as much or as little of that soy sauce as you want to make it as dark or as light as you want. Or you can obviously add gravy browning. I think gravy browning is really only something that you can get in the UK. So if you was making this in another country, then that's simply all you would do. And as you can see, that looks just like your KFC gravy. As easy as that. 1, 2, 3. You need chicken stock, flour, salt and pepper, and your dark soy sauce. That's it. That's all gravy's made from. Gravy is the biggest scam on the market. Okay, so once you finish cooking all your chicken and you've popped the chicken into the oven at about 180, we're going to let that just sit and rest in the oven for a little while. And I've just chipped up some potatoes, and in the same oil that you've cooked your chicken in, we're going to cook the chips in because it's going to give them a fantastic flavour. And let them fry for a few minutes. And now all we've got to do is dish it up. I'm simply just going to go to the oven. And there we have it. Perfect at home KFC.